On the eve of Joe Biden's inauguration, we know he intends an ambitious plan to vaccinate 100 million people in his first 100 days as president. Dr. Payal Kohli joins us live. It is so good to see you, doctor. I heard you have you've been vaccinated, am I right?
I have been, Tori, both doses. Yes! That second dose kicked my butt, though.
She's got that I got vax swag, though. Look at her. She's like, what's up? How you doing? You guys all right?
You got vaccinated or not? What?
If you need me, I'll be at the ball.
Oh, man. All right. So I do want to know, I like ambitious plans. FDR had the New Deal. JFK said we're going to the moon before the decade is over. It worked. What do you think of this ambitious 100 million arms in 100 days? Is it doable?
You know, it's ambitious, but it's totally doable. So if you think about our rollout so far, in the last month or so, we've put out about 31 million vaccines, and we administered about 12.3 million of those, so only 41%. So to get to 100 million in 100 days, we have to increase the rate of vaccination by about 2.5%, which I think now that we've learned some valuable lessons is 100% doable.
That's not bad.
I think we can pull it off.
Wow.
All right, and Dr. Kohli, I'm going to go off script for a second because this is a personal question. I'm worried that my arms are so muscular they will not be able to vaccinate me. Is that something that you can answer? No, I'm just kidding. Do not answer that. That's okay. From what lessons can we learn? What lessons have we learned from the way that we've rolled the vaccine out so far? It doesn't seem like it's been great.
Yeah, Al. So first of all, there were some muscular people, even more muscular than you, believe it or not, in the clinical trials, and they were fine with the vaccine.
Can you believe that?
I think you'll be good. But in terms of lessons, I think this is really important because we've gone from vaccination 1.0 to vaccination 2.0. We're expanding from phase 1, so more and more people are going to become eligible. So there are some important lessons. The first is manufacturing, which we were so worried about, doesn't seem to be the problem. You know, we have enough doses, we just don't have ways to administer them. The second is people are really confused about how to sign up. So we need some kind of a national dashboard, you know, with transparency, who has how many doses, where are you on the wait list, you know, so that people can sign up in one centralized place rather than go to this website, call Safeway, call King Soopers, see who can get you in. The third is that we actually need smaller community sites rather than these large-scale vaccination sites like Disneyland, for example, because the vaccination sites that are big, difficult to plan, they're difficult to have access to because you're waiting in line for hours, and of course the exposure risk is much higher. And then finally, we've learned we need to leverage people like dentists, veterinarians, talk show hosts that pretend to be doctors to try to administer the vaccine as well.
That's so weird.
Dr. Kohli, do you think we should have done anything differently?
You know, Lindsay, that's a difficult question, but my answer is, you know, I do think we should have, and we should have kept it simple. We made it too complicated. We did the phase rollout, you know, we did a different priority groups. Every state has a different phase. Every state gets to decide how they're allocating, and I think it's just created a lot of confusion. So I think if we had a national plan, everybody stuck with it, and we rolled it out in a more homogeneous or uniform fashion, things would have been better. But I'm curious, what do you guys think from your perspective as the community members?
Well, I was just going to say the virus rages on 24/7, and we seem to be vaccinating 9 to 5. And I think there's a discrepancy there that needs to be made. I was expecting more like drive-through vaccines, like shots, like a national database. So everyone's confused on who gets it, why, different states. So I'd like it all to be centralized. Real quick, I wanted to let people know you had your second shot and had a headache, and some people were asking about that. Could you just give us a quick rundown of what happened and what to expect?
Yeah, so I had my second shot Friday morning at 8 a.m. and by about 6 p.m. I was lying on the couch, temperature to 101.5, all my joints hurt, I had the world's worst headache, and the symptoms actually lasted well into Sunday. So they lasted, you know, almost 36 hours. But then by Sunday and of course, you know, Monday, I was 100% back to normal. So it felt like I got a really bad case of the flu for a day. This was my second dose, so the symptoms were more pronounced. But I really took solace in the fact that it was really meaning that my body's mounting that immune response.
Fantastic.
I love it.
Thank you so much for that info. So don't be frightened, guys. Thank you so much, Doc. We'll be right back.